The last week in January, and that means, yes, folks, it's tax season. It's underway.
Oh, it's such a fun time. The deadline this year extended 3 days to April 18th, but it's always good to get a head start, right? So here to give us a head start is IRS Special Agent in Charge Michael Montanez. He is with the Criminal Investigation Division, Newark's field office. So thank you for being here. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So before we get to the specific tips, sir, can you tell us a little bit about, I guess, tax fraud? And since this is your expertise, what are the most common types that you see?
Sure. So here at the IRS Criminal Investigation, we're responsible for investigating financial crimes. So that includes tax fraud, anyone cheating on their taxes. We do narcotics trafficking, money laundering, healthcare fraud, identity theft, anything financial related. That's the kind of crimes that we investigate here.
And you handle it all. Well, the IRS is issuing advice, and we need it. So let's go through it point by point, if you don't mind. So first you say, if you have someone doing your taxes, you should ask for the preparer's ID number. Explain to the folks at home what exactly that is.
Sure. So every paid preparer is required to have a tax preparer number with the IRS. So it's important to make sure that they have that so that you know that you're dealing with the legitimate tax preparer.
And there's also the advice not to sign a blank return. That seems like common knowledge. People really do this?
Sure, it happens all the time. People are taken victim all the time. They're promised certain things and they have a certain comfort level with the preparer, so they trust them and they sign these blank returns, but you should never, ever do that.
Yeah, and then you say any tax refunds should be deposited in the filer's own bank account. What if they don't have a bank account?
Well, then they should request a check be mailed to their home. Yeah, it's not their money, it's your money, it's your refund, so it should be going directly to you, not to them.
Okay, so some warnings that you make, if someone calls claiming the IRS, right, and then threatening you, what's the threat that they are making, and how sure are you that it's a scam?
We never call anyone to threaten them. That's just not how we operate. And so if you receive a phone call like that, just hang up. Because
what's the threat? Like, hey, you didn't file your taxes, or we're coming for you?
Yeah, you owe us money. We need you to verify information, or you're going to jail. Usually it's some kind of jail, or we're going to come arrest you. We're going to take your money. They vary. They change up all the time what they threaten you with.
And the same warning goes for text messages and emails? You don't respond to those?
Absolutely. Just delete them. We won't contact you like that. Any kind of social media request, just hang up. Because when you open them up, that's when you expose yourself to the spamware.
So how does the IRS then contact somebody? Is it only by mail and like a form of a letter? Because I've gotten something in the mail before.
Sure, it's usually by mail. We may call you, for instance, in our investigations, we may call you, but we'll ask you to come into our office in an official building.
Oh my gosh, it's so scary.
But even
come on in.
Couldn't somebody also make a fake letter? Fake the letterhead, and how do you know if that's fake?
Sure. Well, you can call the number, and you can go on irs.gov to verify the information. You have to have some due diligence on your part to make sure that everything is legitimate. But you can go right to irs.gov, and all the information, you can verify most of the information on there.
So, okay, and then so how should a person actually protect their own personal and financial information?
Just common sense. Just make sure that you're not responding to those emails, those text messages, making sure that you don't provide. If someone calls you to verify something, well, if you didn't call them, then you shouldn't provide any information. It's different if you call your bank to question a charge or something like that, then you have to verify your identity. But never, if someone calls you, should you give up any information.
It all seems like common sense, but so many people fall for it. That's what's so shocking to me.
Absolutely. It happens every year, and that's why we're trying to just get out there and warn the public to kind of have them aware of these information that they can protect themselves with.
Well, thank you. Thank you for all of these good tips. Appreciate you being here.
Absolutely.
Happy tax season.
Happy tax season.